So many people are talking about layoffs, so let's switch it up and talk about who's hiring massively and who's paying you for training and also who's sending you a laptop to your front door so that you can work from home in your PGs. So let's help right in. So our first opportunity is going to be for Transcarent, and now you may have heard of Transcarent before. They are kind of like a healthcare and benefit platform. So there's everything from like cancer care to weight loss management to pharmacy care, muscles and joint, mental health care. So all these things that you need to stay nice and healthy. So our first opportunity is going to be for a care operations specialist. Now this is going to be for all of my medical professionals out there, all of you people that have either done some sort of medical assisting, medical billing, coding, something working in a doctor's office or doing some kind of sport care. Even if you were like a caregiver, you need to be applying for this. So this person is going to be responsible for doing a lot of things related to member care placement. So a lot of you have been work in like doing casework, like social work. Even all of that stuff is going to be quite necessary experience that's going to go very well with this. Doing coding, policies, guidelines, and putting together standard operating procedures. All that sort of stuff is going to be perfect experience for this particular job. Now, I have said before, they are looking for people that have experience with any type of medical billing or coding. But down here, now look, it pays $60,000 to $70,000 annually. But I just want to point out down here, it says at the bottom, research shows that candidates from underrepresented backgrounds often don't apply unless they meet 100% of the job criteria. While we have worked to consolidate the qualifications, we are not looking for someone who checks every box on the page. I'm going to read that again. We are not looking for someone who checks every box on the page. We are looking for active learners and people who care about disrupt the current healthcare with their unique experiences. And this is your divine sign from the universe that even if you don't have all the experience they're looking for, they're saying we will train you. Just be excited about the job, and at $70,000 yearly working from home, I think we can be excited about that. Now, another position that they have available is going to be for the member support specialist position. Now, this is going to be a bit more customer service, customer experience, member support sort of centric, right? So now this is a full-time work from home, and they have got here that the working hours are 7:30 to 4:30 Pacific time. So that translates to about 7:30 a.m. start time if you are in Central time, and that would be 10:30 a.m. start time if you are in Eastern time. So it says that you are going to be for the frontline customer support service, and you are going to talk to customers and become a subject matter expert on the products and services and policies. You might do this via chat, phone or email, and that's going to be a question that you could ask the recruiter if you're going to primarily do chat support, if it will be primary email support or a mixture of both. But again, if you have got any experience like this, if you have got those basic computer skills, they're saying that's great. That's what they are looking for, and it's nice to have if you are bilingual, and if you're not, it's not a huge deal. It's not a deal breaker. But this is going to go up to about $26 per hour. You get all the benefits like 401k, paid time off, 12 paid holidays, all the benefits here. And it says again, because they are not looking for someone who checks every single box, because they can train you and they will train you, okay? So there's no reason why you shouldn't be applying for this. So now the next opportunity is going to be for Bright Wheels, and they are kind of like a childcare software platform. And if you guys have ever had kids in daycare, you may have used this app before. I like this job for teachers, I like it for administrator, I like it for anyone that kind of enjoys doing like training and onboarding. And this first position is going to be a customer support advocate position, and with this position they are essentially looking for someone that's going to support the community of directors, teachers and parents. Okay, So looking for someone that is going to do a little bit more than just providing customer support, but you may have to do a little bit of troubleshooting. So you may have to answer chats or emails from daycare directors. They say, hey, can you tell us how we access this within the app? Or I am trying to get in onto the platform and I am logged out of the accounts or something like that. So again, it says you may do that via chat, email, or you may have to occasionally call the administrator to kind of walk them through any issues that they might be having. So they like it if you have got customer service or education experience. One or the other is completely fine. Again, I have told you that these jobs will absolutely train you, and it says a bachelor's degree is preferred. But again, that's not a deal breaker, okay? This is again one of those agencies that's like, listen, we don't need for you to check every single box. We just need you to be excited about the job. Now, this job is going to pay around $21 to $64 an hour, and that is on top of what you're going to get for your bonus. This is an addition to what you're going to get for any sort of equity in the company, which is additional stock in the company. So you get all of this plus the benefits, and I love that they have got a very flexible paid time off policy. You get a pay in for your health and wellness, and even for learning and development for those of you that are so curious about going back to school right now. Another position they have is the payment operations specialist. So a lot of you are very familiar with KYC, which is known as customer, and doing those checks when you're going through the verification process, especially when you are onboarding new clients. So this is going to be heavily onboarding to the billing platform. So that's, we are putting in their address, we are putting in their payment information, we are putting in anything that relates to their identity. Now you may have to resolve a payment dispute. A lot of you have experience with chargebacks, and you might have to investigate some identity or investigate activity as it relates to identity, or trying to figure out payment issues or suspicious activities. So this job is going to pay a little bit more. It's $23 to $28 per hour. But remember, those of you that have experience in this, you should be negotiating up. You should be negotiating to come in as either a senior or a lead, or someone that is like a level 2 person versus level 1. That's how you get 30, 32, 33, up to $34 an hour when you use that experience, when you tell those stories. And that's why, and that's what they tell a story to position, you get to pay more. Now, Pandadu is a company that's kind of similar to like DocuSign. Okay, you have probably used them to sign documentation. They are currently hiring as well. Now they're looking for a customer support associate to support Mountain Pacific time. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are okay with supporting clients in that time zone, because it typically means that you might have to start your day a little bit later for those of you that didn't know. So now I love that it says the team operates in a multi-channel environment, primarily providing support through chat-based or email-based sort of communications. Then this job is going to be perfect for you. So you are going to essentially support customers and issues that they may have. You might collaborate with Tier 2 and Tier 3 for issues that require deeper satisfaction or deeper investigation. But you are going to have to be mindful of customer satisfaction, because this is still very much a seat driven and quality assurance driven role. So a lot of you have worked in call centers. You are already familiar with this sort of thing when it comes to CATs and CAP, time to resolution, all sort of matters that are used for quality assurance. So when we look at benefits, they are giving you everything. 401k, you are going to get 20 days of paid time off. That is a lot of paid time off, plus 6 self-care days, and then you get your birthday off, and then you get 10 pay company holidays off. Like, do you all ever go to work like goodness? These people are just at home most of the time, and what I love is that they actually pay pretty well. You get $62,000 yearly as a combination of your base and your bonus, and that's on top of anything else. They might give you related to stock in the company, so make sure you're asking about that as well. So apply for this as soon as possible. You know these jobs go very quickly. Now one more opportunity that I want to show you was the account executive role. For those of you that really enjoy working across like customer success, marketing, you have done any type of sales related jobs that were quota driver, so you have got that experience. And I don't care if you sold cars, I don't care if you sold vacuums, some of you even sold knives. That counts as relevant sales experience. So it would be great for you to apply for this as soon as possible. It paying around $90,000 to $105,000 per year on a 50-50 split. That's usually 50 base salary and 15 commission. What I like about this is that it's a UNC sales commission, so that means that this number can significantly go up based on the amount that you are closing. So for those of you that have the gift gap sales in where you want to be like making six figures in sales is easy. Okay, they have also got BDR position now. This is going to be for those of you that don't have quite as much sales position like sales experience, but you want to learn this. This is a great sort of entry level sales where they really teach you the ropes. Now this is going to pay $75,000 yearly in base plus bonus, and it's also got an uncapped sales commission. Now one more position I really like to show you, it's going to be with Underdog. Now I'm showing this specifically because someone said we want to do accounts payable and account receivable job, so I wanted to make sure that I highlighted this for you. So this position involves you verifying and processing invoices for payments that you owe other companies, right? So you are the person that's making sure that you're paying all the bills on time essentially. So you are going to match those purchase orders, you are going to look at the vendor accounts, and you might have to process a payments or check payments and just make sure that everybody like getting the money that you guys owe them. And right now it's great if you have got all of these other things that they ask for, but again I show you all the time that companies say we don't need you to check all the boxes. So this is reminding you again to just apply for a damn job because you just might get it. Okay, so now $63,000 to $70,000 yearly is what they pay for your salary, but you also get equity, which is additional free money from the company. Okay, so that's additional stock that the company gives you. Now they have got unlimited paid time off. You also get 16 weeks of fully paid parental leave. I love that because the parental leave is not just for mom. If you are the father, you also get these like same benefits. That's why they call it parental leave. You also get a $500 home office allowance, which is used to essentially just build out your office into whatever you want your office to look like. So there are a lot of amazing benefits, and as I have said before, so there are so many people who are getting these jobs and people are landing these six-figure opportunities because they are understanding the elements of storytelling, and storytelling is what helps you get paid. Okay, so make sure you're looking at all of the material available for you, because as I always say, if you stay ready, you never ever have to get ready. Okay, keep on checking these jobs and I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care.